huge fan and believer in side hustles. Why? Well, because they allow you to try new things without taking on huge financial risks. You're able to build your business without the stress of trying to make a full-time income right from the beginning. They enable you to take bigger risks in your business because you aren't relying solely on the income from your side hustle. And overall, there are a lot more benefits to side hustles than drawbacks. That being said, I started multiple side hustles before I ever found success, which isn't really uncommon. Most people start a side hustle, aren't as successful as they hope to be, or don't make as much extra income as they wanted when they started. And the main reason why this happens is because you usually don't choose the right side hustle for you. So today I'm going to share with you exactly how to choose the right side hustle for you. Now, the first thing that you need to do is you need to be genuinely interested in your side hustle. You need to choose a side hustle that gets you really, really excited. Why, you ask? Well, because at some point you're going to have to get over a hurdle or a failure, and you're going to be a lot more likely to stick with it when things get hard if you're genuinely excited about what you're doing. Additionally, a side hustle is not a hobby. It is a business. I say this again and again, but too often times we treat our side hustles as a hobby instead of a business, which means that you need to make time to work on it. And you're a lot more likely to make time and to prioritize it if you actually like what you are doing. And number 3 is that if you're genuinely interested and excited about what you're offering, you're going to have an easier time selling it. And sales are super important whether you're offering a service or an actual product, because without sales, you don't have a business or a side hustle, because then you aren't making any money. I see this a lot when people join MLMs or network marketing. Instead of getting excited about the product that you are selling, you get excited about the potential money you might make. Don't make this mistake. Be really excited about what you are doing for your side hustle. The next way to figure out the best side hustle for you is by figuring out if it's going to work with your lifestyle. Yes, the best thing about a side hustle is that it is your business, so you can make it what you want. So when choosing a side hustle, make sure it aligns with your lifestyle and the future lifestyle that you want to have. For example, if you want to be able to work from your couch or on a beach, don't start a side hustle that requires you to be physically present, like driving for Uber or taking on another side job. Next, you need to think about your why and what you want in the future. Don't start a side hustle just to start a side hustle. You need to really think about why you want to start a side hustle and what you want from it in the future. For example, if your goal is to eventually make your side hustle your full-time job, don't choose something that isn't scalable and doesn't have the potential to bring in the income that you want or need. Next, I want you to choose one side hustle. This is a huge, huge, huge mistake that I see people make all the time. Instead of putting the time, energy, and effort required to make your side hustle successful, you try 2 or 3 things at once. Choose one side hustle, commit to it for 6 months, and then if you don't like it or it doesn't work out, you can try something new. Now, this last one is a really, really big tip on how to choose the right side hustle for you. And that is that you want to make sure that your side hustle is solving a problem. The bigger the problem you help solve, the more money you can charge, which means the more money you can make and the bigger impact you can have. For example, people are going to pay a lot more if you can help them bring in new clients and customers versus helping them cover up that smell of the litter box by selling them candles. Do you get my point? People pay to have problems solved, and the bigger the problem you solve, the more money you make and the bigger impact you have. Now, choosing the right side hustle makes all the difference in your success. And that's why I've created the free guide, 5 Steps to Building a 6-Figure Side Hustle. To access the free guide, head on over to annaconchar.com/start-a-side-hustle. Again, if you want to get your hands on the free guide, 5 Steps to Building a 6-Figure Side Hustle, head on over to annaconchar.com/start-a-side-hustle. And for more tips, make sure to subscribe and follow me on Facebook and Instagram at annaconchar.com. Until next time, stay ambitious. Wait, one more thing before you go. Make sure to subscribe so that you stay up to date on all of the marketing and business tips that I'm sharing with you. And of course, don't forget to click the link to get your freebie so that you get the inside scoop on how to continue to grow your business and side hustle. All right, until next time, friend, stay ambitious.